21st, Day 3.
Tomorrow, April 22nd, is Earth Day. I hope you are all super excited about the Earth Day activities planned for today.
And maybe you'll learn something new. Our 6th grade Earth Day leaders are really excited to lead all the activities.
Let's see what the weather will be like for the next few days.
Today is a high of 85 with a low of 54 and sunny. Saturday is a high of 77 and a low of 48, but we may see some rain. Sunday is a high of 60 with a low of 40.
This weather is all over the place. I know I'm ready for it just to get warm and stay warm.
Now let's run down to the Bomber Comedy Club to see what the joke of the day is today.
What happens when it rains cats and dogs?
What?
You have to be careful not to step in a poodle.
We wouldn't be able to do all of the great stuff we do without the support from all of the staff here. Let's take a look at one very important staff member with this week's staff shout-out.
This week's staff shout-out is Mr. Moon. Let's see what his kids have to say about it.
I like Mr. Moon because he's kind and he helps us with homework in the morning.
He's really nice and funny.
I like when Mr. Moon lets us play Sparkle.
He always makes us laugh.
He always helps us.
He lets us play a game with our math homework.
Last Friday, our GMB News team took a trip to TV13. While we were there, we learned about how the script works and all the controls they use in the studio.
This is the Night Report. I'm Marie Johns. SS Palmer and Toamensing Elementary students were in the studio today for a tour of the building. Students stopped by as part of a field trip to learn about the ins and outs of news production. They got to learn all about the technology in the control room, how to anchor on the news desk, and how the green screen works. The children were given the opportunity to read a script from the prompter and anchor a weather report. And they had a chance to introduce themselves.
We are S.S. Palmer and Toamensing Elementary Schools.
The students tell News 13 they learned a lot, had a really good time, and met some exciting people.
Let's go to Mr. Andrews to see the special announcement.
Happy Friday, Blue Bombers. In this message, we'll take a moment to talk about a school-wide WIG, remembering that WIG stands for Wildly Important Goals, that are coming up in the next couple weeks. You've seen your teachers complete their WIGs to start the year. You completed grade-level WIGs in the cafeteria, WIGs that focused on your behavior, WIGs that focused on your academics or grade. But now, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to focus our attention on attendance. Attendance just means you being here at school. Why is that important to us? Well, students that come to school are more often to be successful in school. So our school-wide, wildly important goal over the next 2 weeks, which is only 9 days because not this Friday, but the following Friday, May 5th, there will be no school for students. So over the next 9 days, 5 for next week and 4 the following week, we are looking to improve our daily attendance as a school to at least 95% for 6 out of the 9 days during the 2 weeks of PSSA testing. This means out of a class of 20 students, we need at least 19 of them to be here at school. Now, of course, we don't want you coming into school if you're really sick. because we don't want you to put others at risk of getting sick too. But if you're nervous about the PSSA testing, or you're in a grade that doesn't test and you just want to take a day off, we hope that you will fight that urge and come into school. So our lead measures are to come to school on time, ready to learn each day, and take care of our bodies by eating healthy and getting plenty of rest each night. Our attendance will be on display in our lunch rooms for you to view each day. If we meet our goal of 6 or more days out of the 9 with an attendance rate of at least 95% or greater, we will celebrate in 2 ways. The first, we'll have a pajama day on May 25th. And second, we'll have a Freezy Pop party on the same day. Good luck, and we can't wait to see your smiling faces each day over the next 2 weeks. Go Bombers!
Next week, we will begin taking the PSSAs. We all want to do our best and show what we have learned. Here is Mr. Andrews with some information to get us ready for the PSSAs.
Hello, Blue Bomber test takers. In this video, we will review the PSSA Code of Conduct for our Pennsylvania State Standardized Assessments that we will start on Monday, May 24th. We will start with English Language Arts for 3 days and then math the following week on Monday, May 1st and Tuesday, May 2nd. Our 4th graders will be given the Science PSSAs on Thursday, May 4th. For some, this will be the first time taking these tests. Others, this will be your 4th year taking them. When you get that test on your desk, you may feel overwhelmed by the size and length of the test, but each testing session has less than 30 questions. So take a big, deep belly breath. You can handle that. To set yourself up for success, make sure you get a good night's sleep the night before and then eat a nutritious breakfast the morning of your testing days. These tests can be challenging. You may get a question and be confused. You may be confused about a few questions, but take your time, reread it, use your teacher's strategies to help, and if you're still not confident in your answer, that's okay. We ask you to just try your best and give it your best effort. When in doubt, go with your gut. These tests will help our school serve our students better so that we know what areas we need to improve in and what areas we're doing well in. These standardized tests will measure your ability in English Language Arts and mathematics and science for 4th grade. But these tests can't measure everything. They can't measure your artistic ability, your kindness, your athleticism, your ability to be a leader, your compassion, other physical talents, your ability to synergize with others, and so much more. That's why we ask you to just do your best and try your hardest. There are no rewards for finishing first, or even finishing second for that matter, so take your time and do your best. The following is the test taker's code of conduct. Here's a list of the things that we should do for our test takers. Do, listen to, read, and follow all directions given. Ask questions if you don't understand the directions. Read each question carefully, especially multiple choice items that ask for the best answer. Also, be sure to read any open-ended items carefully before responding. Be careful that marking your answer so that you do not skip spaces or fill in the wrong sections. Make sure to completely fill in the bubble for your answers you select and erase completely any answers you've changed. Keep your eyes on your own test. Try to answer each test item. Check that you completed all the test items in the test section before closing your test booklet or submitting your final responses online. Report any suspected cheating to your teacher or to me, your principal. Do not have notes in your possession during the test. Do not have any unapproved electronic devices such as cell phones, smartphones, smartwatches, etc. in your possession during the test. Note, you may have approved calculators if applicable during the test time. Do not share your calculators with others. Do not use the bubbles in your answer booklet to either eliminate possible incorrect answers or possible correct answers by making marks in multiple bubbles and erasing. Mark only the bubble for the correct answers you have chosen. Do not talk with others about questions on the test during or after the test. Please be assured that you may discuss the testing process or issues of concerns with your parents or guardians. Do not take notes about the test to share with others. Do not leave an online test session until the session is complete or until you've instructed to do so. Won't be a concern for us because we won't be taking online tests. And do not use social media to post information about the test or test items. Again, do your best, try your hardest, and we'll start testing next Monday. Thank you guys and good luck.
That's it for this